Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Tan and I'm going to show you what I just purchased at the Louis Vuitton store. It's a large ring agenda and I'm really excited to show you sort of the unboxing and what's in it and what I'm going to do with it. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm actually about to go to the Louis Vuitton store up in the Domain area. And I'm gonna pick up an item that I just reserved, and they only had a few left in the country, and one of them was at the Louis Vuitton store in Austin. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna go pick it up right now.
Fingers down my spine. Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers down my spine? Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers down my spine?
All right, just got out. I'm finally here at the Domain, and they dropped me off at the right store. I don't know if I can film inside, but let's see. Okay, so I just walked out of the store and look what I got. It's funny, I've watched a lot of Louis Vuitton unboxing videos, and it's either a pretty girl or a gay guy, but there's no straight guys reviewing Louis Vuitton products. So I'm gonna be the first one, I think. But let's get into it. Before we get started, I just want to make fun of the fact that I've never seen a straight guy review LV products. Not that I'm against pretty girls or gay guys, because obviously I love both of you guys. I have a lot of gay friends who always give me, fantastic fashion advice, and I love to spend time with them, go out for dinners with them and stuff like that. But every time I see an unboxing video of an LV product, it's always one of those two. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of switch it up and be the straight guy who does an unboxing video. I have a lot of LV products. So I have the pocket organizer, Damier Cobalt, the passport cover with the monogram Damier prints and personalized as well. And then I have the zippy organizer, which I love for traveling. So I thought it'd be fun to record this and kind of share how I use my stuff, because I want to use it as a business tool to grow my business and at the same time live a minimalist luxury lifestyle, which is a concept that I came up with, which is all about owning very few things, living like a minimalist, but the stuff that you do own is nice, high quality, good design, and something you really like to use. So even though I don't own a lot of stuff, the stuff that I do own is really, really nice and something I really want to use. And that's the whole idea behind minimalist luxury lifestyle. And I'll link a post where I talk about this even more in the comments and in the description. Now with that out of the way, let's just get started with the unboxing of the large ring agenda that I just bought in Epi leather. So here is the big old bag. When you walk around with this, you definitely get a lot of attention, which is not always a good thing, but it's pretty big, as you can tell. So let's grab the box out of this. And then there's the receipt as well. So the receipt is nothing special. You just get the phone number of the sales associate that sold this to you, and kind of a receipt so you can use that as a business expense, right? All right, so the unboxing, the boxes of LV are generally pretty nice. I've bought a lot of smaller stuff, so this is one of my bigger pieces. So I've never seen this box that big before. But it feels nice, it's very sturdy, and it's wrapped up nicely. Which as a guy, you really don't care about that much. But as a consumer who buys stuff, you kind of appreciate that. So you get rid of this like little ropey thing. And then you're gonna open the box. So let me open this. Okay, so it's all wrapped up in paper. And as you unwrap the paper, you see that your products are always in this dust bag. So if you ever want to resell your products, make sure you keep the box, you keep the dust bag especially, and the receipt as a way of proof that, you know, one, it's a legitimate thing, but also two, it makes it like easier to sell. So if you ever want to sell your stuff, keep the boxes, keep the dust bag, keep the receipt, take pictures of it, stuff like that, so you know that it's legit. The other thing that I bought, which it upsold me to, which the lady did a really good job of, even though I don't think I really need it, is the paper that comes with the agenda. So believe it or not, this thing is $130 for a bunch of papers. I know, it's ridiculous. But it looked really nice and it's good design, and I thought I'm gonna buy this one time and never again, so I'm gonna try it out and review it anyway. So that's the paper, which is a separate purchase again. But going back to the product, so this is the Epi Letter Large Ring Agenda. So I was actually doubting between this thing and the big large agenda desk, I think it's called. Yeah, the agenda desk. Now, first I was thinking about getting an agenda desk because it's very minimalist, it's very easy to use, it's about the same size, I believe. But the reason I ended up picking this one is because it has the pen holder. The other one doesn't have a pen holder, and I'm gonna use this as a very strategic business tool, which is for taking meeting notes. Whenever I go to a mastermind or a conference, I wanna take notes. And whenever I'm strategizing and thinking about, you know, what I'm going to do over the next 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, I want to take all of these notes into one place, which is going to be this thing. So I'm going to use this every single week or almost every single day. So I want to get something that is just nice to use and something I look forward to. So originally I wanted this in the damier graphite prints, but they don't have this. So I had to settle for the Epi Letter, which is also very nice. I really like the Epi Letter. So I'm going to show you up close what that sort of looks like. And it feels really nice and sturdy and solid in your hands. So let's open this up. So if you open it up, this is what that looks like. It has the large ring in the middle. Then you have the flaps here on the side. And you can put your pen here, and then you can sort of like stud it in there. So overall, first impression, it feels really good. It feels nice. It feels like a quality product. You know, sometimes when you buy cheap leather or cheap stuff, you can kind of feel it, but it might still look good. It's kind of like with leather jackets. Sometimes from the outside you can't tell, but when you feel it, it's like, it's like average. This feels really nice and it looks really nice too. So how am I going to use this thing? And why would I spend so much money on something that is just essentially, you know, a piece of leather, right? So as an entrepreneur, one of the things I have to do is strategically think what the next move is and make big decisions that affect a lot of people, affect the future of the business, the company. And so one of the things I've been doing is every Thursday, I go outside the apartments where I work, because I work from home. So I go to like a coffee shop or like a hotel bar or something like that, and I just bring a pen, piece of paper, or a notebook, and just brainstorm what the next strategy move is. How am I going to grow the business? How am I going to serve our customers better? What's the next big trend coming up in our market, in our industry? How can I improve current processes? How can I improve the business right now? How can I serve my people, my customers better, my team, my executives? And all these questions are coming up over and over and over again. So I have to like get away from the computer and use something with pen and paper and just write stuff down, get my ideas out. And I found that it's easier to do on pen and paper than when you have your laptop with you, because as somebody who works a lot behind the computer, and that's really what my business is all about, it's very hard to disconnect from the computer and strategy and think about strategy and stuff like that when you have this electronic device in front of you. So that's why I but I wanted to buy something like this so I can use this as a tool for strategy. And so whenever I go to like a mastermind or a conference or a seminar, I'm going to bring this with me and then use that as one place, as a placeholder or a catcher for all my big ideas, notes, strategy sessions, and stuff like that, and put this in one place. In the past, I've used notes before, and I have like a moleskin and all that stuff, and I've been doing that fairly consistently, and I just ran out of paper recently, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna either buy a new one or I'm gonna upgrade or something, right? So I thought after all the hard work I've done recently, I splurged a little bit, and that's why I got this. So going back to the inside, so this is how I'm going to plan to use it. So I'm gonna have papers here, and I'm gonna write on the right side. Here are some of the stickers and business cards I'm gonna carry with me, and some other notes. So whenever I get like business cards or envelopes or checks or whatever, whenever I go on a trip or I have receipts I need to deal with, I'm gonna put that in here or in my Zippy organizer. But here, this is all for taking notes, and I want to have like a calendar paper in here so I can think about, okay, what is the next big promotion coming up next quarter or next month, and so on. Then like just blank paper for storing ideas, strategizing, just ideation, that sort of stuff. And so I'm really looking forward to trying this. And because this has a pen holder, I have a Mont Blanc pen. I know I sound like a snob having a Mont Blanc pen, but I didn't buy it. A friend of mine bought it for me. He stayed over at my place for a couple of days, and we talked a lot about business and strategy. And as a way for saying thanks, he bought me a Mont Blanc pen, which I really, really appreciated. So Ryan, if you're watching this, thank you again so much for that pen. I love it. I use it every single day. To get more specific about the paper that I bought for the agenda, I sort of like ripped it apart right now. And again, I want to show you the box. So this is the box of the agenda paper that they upsold me to. So it's the Agenda Complete GM. It's actually here. I don't know if you can tell. You can read that. So again, the price was $130 US, AFGM complete. So for 2016. So if you're watching this in the future, rest assured this is for 2016, but I'm gonna guess it's gonna be very similar for all the other upcoming years. So let me just show you where it's in. So this is what it looks like. I have everything sort of spread over. So this is like from December 2015 rolling over to 2016. This is February 2016, so the next couple of months, all coming up there. So I think every quarter it seems it has like a different cover, like a paper cover at least. This is for January 2016. So they also have a contact book or an address book. I don't think I'm really going to use this because everything is in my phone, obviously, and on my computer. But maybe there's a strategic use I can have for this. This is for another month. They give you a map as well. So a world map. Always nice to think about where I want to travel next, since it's kind of in the DNA of the company as well, to travel, because Louis Vuitton started off as shipping containers, or those little treasury chests, as I like to call them. Again, this is a straight guy trying to explain Louis Vuitton. But there's also a bunch of empty paper notes that I will use that is included here as well. So you can just like brainstorm stuff like here. As you can see, it's just empty. Now, I'm not going to limit myself to this. I will include this in my sort of like epi-letter large ring agenda that I have there. But I'm going to use this partially just to see what it's like, if it's worthwhile buying. I honestly don't think it's worth $130, but I thought I just gonna try it out and see if it's any good or not. I'm not gonna be the person that's gonna return this because I don't think you could resell this, and I do want to experiment with this and see what it's like to use something like this. But overall, I just want to give you an impression of what this is like
and what you can expect when you do purchase it.
So that's sort of the unboxing. So I have the paper, so I'm gonna put this in, but just wanna give you a first impression of this beautiful large ring agenda. And so far so good. I can't wait to use this. And really, it's for me, it's like a business tool. It's not something that I just use for vanity or whatever. I want to get something that I'm going to use every single day that's going to help me strategize, think, and put myself in a position to succeed and grow my business by doing my best thinking and allowing myself to be creative. And that's really what this thing is going to allow me to do. So I'm going to look forward to every single Thursday when I do my strategy sessions. Sometimes I do it on a Friday as well. I'm just going to bring this with me, a pen, have a sip of green tea, and just chill, think about the bigger picture, the visions that I have for where I want to take my business, my company, the people on my team, how I want to see them grow. And I hope this tool is going to allow me to do that even more. So thank you so much for watching this unboxing, but a straight dude who is an entrepreneur, who's trying to grow his business, and you know, I'm gonna do more videos about this, probably about how I'm using it once I have the paper in, some other documents and papers that I have, and kind of give you a review of how I use it as I figure out my new planning system. So thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and by the way, it is made in France. Every time I watch an unboxing video, they always talk about how they want it to be made in France instead of Spain. Really? I don't, like, to me it doesn't really matter, but just in case you're wondering, it's made in France.